Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, June 21st, 2020. It's the first day of summer, and I wish you a great summer and a great week. So I'm coming on today for the week of June 21st, or whenever you are seeing this message. Maybe you'll fall upon it in a month from now or a year from now, but when Spirit wants you to receive a message, you will see this message. So today we have 3 cards out and we have some crystals out, so let me talk about that for a sec. We have the long rod there, which is selenite, and that's a great crystal to help you with clearing the space. Sometimes I take that and I just put it around my whole entire body. It helps to clear the aura, break any energy that is stagnant. We have the pink over here, and that is rose quartz. And rose quartz is really great for self-love or bringing love into your life. Sometimes people will take a small rose quartz and they'll put it in their underwear, or they'll put it under their pillow or under their bed or carry it around. If you're looking for love, and I hear the song, if you're looking for love in all the wrong places. Well, I guess if that's the case, then you want to carry around a rose quartz so you find the right person and the right relationship. But it's also about finding love within yourself, like really loving yourself, feeling worthy of the love that you deserve to receive. And then finally, the one that's over there, the green, it's like an egg. That's called green aventurine, and what I use that for is in every card reading, it kind of acts like a barrier or like an invisible fence that is going to protect me as the reader from anyone that's hearing this message. And let's say if someone's hearing this message and they're thinking negatively about me, that is going to kind of protect me and shield me from any of the negativity and send it right back to the sender. When I channel a message, I'm really just doing it as a service. So that's why I have that, because I never know what's going on in the person that is receiving it, in their mind or in their heart. So it's just a protection for me. So if you feel you need protection, that's a great one to get as well, green aventurine. And then finally, the candle that I have right now is called Nag Champa. And that's a great incense, a great smell. It's very uplifting. It's very soothing. It's just great. I love it. So you can get that as an incense, or you can get that as a candle. Why am I sharing all of this with you? Because in the time that we're going through now in our world, and maybe even just in your personal life, sometimes we need these anchors that help us when we're really feeling out of sorts, when we're really feeling this darkness or this heaviness. What are some things that you might need? Like, what's some spiritual tools, I like to say, that might help you to get lifted out of what you're feeling? And so these are some examples: using crystals, having certain smells, putting on soft music, maybe doing some yoga, sun salutations or something like that, meditating, walking in nature, journaling. So those are some things that I do when I'm feeling and I need to get myself out of that funk. This is what I've been using. And of course I use my angel cards. So maybe it's a good idea, since this is coming through, for me to share it with you, for you to find a couple of anchors when you're feeling this yucky feeling, how to get you out of that feeling. Okay, so to the cards. We have card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. Let's start with card number 1. And card number 1 is New Beginnings. And you'll see at the bottom of this card, these cards have a message, it's like a prayer, but it's more of an affirmation, and it's with gratitude, each and every card. So the first thing I will ask you is, where do you offer gratitude in your life, and where could you offer more gratitude in your life? New beginnings. This angel is walking through the door. And now I want you to look at that card, and I actually never saw it before, and I use these cards a lot. You notice how there's the white angel and then there's the black. That's the light side of the person, and then the black is like the shadow side, because that's the shadow. And so we're walking away from the shadows. We are seeing the veil is lifting. We are seeing the shadow side of things. But in in and through seeing the shadow side, we're learning. And from learning lessons, learning stuff that we can call a blessing, we now can finally detach and walk away from it, because new beginnings are on the horizon. And it's time for us to walk through the doorway. Look at that. Walk through the doorway to those new beginnings. So this card is saying, thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change, because I am ready. And if you are the one who chose card number 1, you must be going through a situation in your life where it's ending and beginning. And part of the ending, what happened through the ending, was that you saw some things were revealed to you that you weren't aware of. And so either they helped you to give you the push that you needed to leave so that you could have a new beginning, or it just was part of the process and you are beginning afresh and anew. So if that's your card that you chose, congratulations, because that's a great thing. And you know, there real people say, like, there's no, with endings and beginnings, there's, imagine just like it's a constant flow, ending, beginning. So new beginnings are great, but so are endings. And so just think of it in that way. Have gratitude for the ending, bless it, take what you learned, and now walk into whatever it is that is going to be new and beginning for you. That's card number 1. Card number 2 is the inner voice. Thank you for guiding me through my inner voice. So you see that card? So there's 4 Claires. We've talked about this before through the weekly card readings, but I will share it again. We at least have 4 Claires. We all have these gifts. There's actually more, but the 4 that I am most familiar with and most people are most familiar with are clairvoyance, seeing the truths in situations, and of course seeing spirit. Claircognizant is when you just have these thoughts that are in your mind. They appear in your mind. It's like someone plopped them in your mind. You don't know where they came from. Just ideas, thoughts. Claircognizant is that. Clairsentient is when you have a gut feeling. I just have a feeling and I don't know why. It's in your solar plexus. It's in your belly. You just feel it. And then finally, this card is talking about clairaudient. You hear messages in the inner ear. It's not the outer ear, it's the inner ear. And you hear messages, or you might hear a whisper, or you might hear a knocking, and you might hear ringing in your ear. If you hear ringing in your ear, the angels are trying to get your attention. If you picked card number 2, that gift of clairaudient, the gift of hearing the inner voice, is developing further. So start to take notice. Take notice if you hear ringing in your ear. Take notice if you hear a message that comes through your inner ear. You will begin to notice if you chose this card. And then card number 3 is, oh, how nice. Loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. So if you chose card number 3, I want you to think about who's the first person that you thought of that is in heaven, that has passed on, that has transitioned. Who's the first person that you thought of? Because that person is sending you lots and lots and lots of love. And that person wants you to know that they want to help you from the other side. So I invite you to call upon them each and every time you feel the need to, and they will be right at your side, helping you, supporting you, and guiding you through this journey of life. So I hope that this message served you today. It was a very nice message, no matter which card you chose, and I wish you a great week, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.